school year has been a year that we will never forget. It was filled with challenges and many special moments. Nobody expected that when our schools closed in March of 2020, that schools as we knew it would also change. As usual, our Dirksen community rose to the challenge and supported each other to adapt to the changes and continue to make connections. Let's take a look at some of the magical memories of the school year.
The theme for the month of May has been Time to Celebrate You. We all persevered and really learned about the power of yet. Some of us began the year not knowing what Zoom was or thinking that Seesaw was something you see at a playground. Throughout the year, we saw so many of our students taking leadership roles as they shared their screens to teach the rest of the class how to problem solve and share their thinking. For all the learning, problem solving, and finding ways to connect, it is definitely time to celebrate you. Please listen as teachers and students share out a celebration from the year.
When I moved here and I started going in person to school, I made lots of new friends, and I'm so happy to be at Dirksen today. A celebration from this year for me was coming back in person to see all my friends. One celebration, I got to see my teachers. One celebration I got to see my teachers. So my favorite part of the celebration is Halloween because I like going trick-or-treating with my family.
I'm happy to see my friends this year, but even though I won't be able to see them next year because of different classes.
One celebration that I had at Dirksen was making the most of my last year here.
One celebration that we had this year was my teacher brought ornaments to us during Christmas when we were virtual.
So the best part about school was when the first day we came back to school, meeting the new students that we had in our class. It was so much fun and playing with them, and it was great meeting them and learning with them for the rest of the year.
I want to celebrate my good grades and my hard work.
One celebration, I learned all my shapes.
One thing that I would like to celebrate is I am kind to everyone in my class.
My favorite celebration was when we played kickball outside with most of 6th grade.
One celebration that I have this year is getting to meet a bunch of new classmates and a new teacher and coming back in person. One celebration I have about this year was being able to come back to school, and that helps me because my grade has been improving because I'm able to be on Zoom at the right time and get to school and do every subject.
One celebration from this year is hanging out with new friends in my grade.
This year I want to celebrate all the teachers' hard work.
One celebration that I had is math because for the 3D shapes, some of the 3D shapes I did not know, and I learned a new thing by learning it.
My favorite celebration is the winter party thing or the snow day.
One celebration for this year is that I get to go back to school and learn with my friends. This year I want to celebrate when I got 2 new friends and how it's a crazy year and online I got them on the first day, and so I'm happy that I got them. My celebration is I was helpful to other people. One celebration I have from kindergarten is we got caterpillars and now they are in chrysalises.
One more time.
This year I want to celebrate guided reading. We meet every day and read new books. The celebration I had is with new friends.
One celebration I had from this year is when I was feeling down, my friends cheered me up by making me laugh during recess.
I want to celebrate joy. Hearing the laughter in the students' voices outside my office window while they're on the playground is definitely something to celebrate. This year has not been easy, but the kids have found joy in what they do and how they do it. So I would like to celebrate that joy.
One celebration that I have from this year is despite not everyone being in person and not being able to have guided reading groups in person, it's still been amazing to see the kindergartners grow so much throughout the year and learn how to read.
My celebration from this school year is how brave our students have been. They've learned so many new things and they've learned it in completely new ways, and even for adults that can be challenging, but our first graders were up for that challenge. They worked hard and they've done a great job all year long.
A celebration from this year is that in room 208, we built a strong class family. We welcomed many new students to Dirksen and supported each other when we needed extra help. No matter if we were in person or on Zoom, we stayed connected and showed teamwork.
My celebration this year is that we all made it, you guys. I never thought that we would see May of 2021. I also think about teaching from home all year and how my
class just really bonded together, even if it was just through Zoom most of the time. And it's just so exciting to see my students back in the classroom, some of them, and some are at home. But I feel like we have such a special bond, and I have such a special bond with these students that will be like no other. I also think about my own family and my children who, learn from home as well. At one point, for several months, all 6 of us were home, either learning or teaching or working, and we persevered through it. There were weeks I did not think that we would make it through, but we did it. And I'm just so proud of everybody. So that's definitely a few celebrations that I have. Something I want to celebrate in 6th grade is the way that we were able to continue those social connections. Whether you were learning at home or learning at school, we could do it through Zoom, and we did it through SEL lessons where we were guessing the songs and laughing and singing and dancing together, or we were working on projects, or we were having fun outside. So it was a challenging year, but we were able to find that time to still have those connections, see our friends, and make it the best year that we could.
As a staff, we continue to celebrate our students for the way they show up each day ready to learn. Congratulations to everyone's names who was entered for the last raffle of the school year. Ms. Court and Mrs. Mandarino, are you ready to choose some names?
Mrs. Mandarino, are you ready to pick some names from kindergarten?
I am. We have a winner in room 104, Frankie.
And from room 119, we have Sienna.
And from room 107, we have Harsh Patel.
And room 105, we have Ping.
From room 204, we have Emily Samuels.
And from room 220, we have Gabe Siagenza.
And from room 221, we have Ertaza.
And from room 211, Amelia with an E. Congratulations to all of our raffle winners. You guys did a great job, not just this month, but all year. Congratulations.
As we have said, the theme for the month of May is time to celebrate you. We couldn't let our year end without celebrating Miss Court and her years here at Dirksen. From the time Miss Court entered Dirksen, she brought compassion, smiles, and helped to create the wonderful sense of community that we currently have here at Dirksen. She brought school-wide field trips, such as trips to the Schaumburg Boomers or Windy City Bulls, along with going to see plays at the Marriott Lincolnshire. She brought read with the principal and lunch with the principal. And I know those were some of her favorite moments because she always shared the special times that she had with the kids during the time she spent with them. Along with that, she always had a welcoming smile for the students, family, and staff here at Dirksen. Miss Court, we are so grateful for all you have brought to our community. Always remember that even though you may physically be in Hawaii, Alaska, at a Cubs game, or a Bon Jovi concert, we will never be apart, maybe in distance, but never ever in our hearts.
Thank you, Dirksen. You guys are the best.